A beautiful summer night in Southern California from Dodger Stadium. Tonight the homestand continues with the first of three between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Get ready for Dodger baseball. Next on the show. Brock Stewart is on the mound for the Dodgers in this contest. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, the way he's been throwing this year, definitely in the running for the Cy Young Award. You talk to people in baseball circles, they're mentioning his name among the leaders for this award. I can't wait to watch him throw in this one.
Cesar Hernandez strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hernandez.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Eric, you look at your former employers, the Dodgers, as they enter play here tonight. They've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. Put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
The 1-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Walters sprinting after it. He's there, but he drops it. So some real problems out there that time as it'll wind up in E7. David Lowe will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very good, and now he's hitless in his last 10.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over by Utley, one away. With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
They got to be more patient out there. Work the count a little bit. Try and get to this guy early before he settles in.
Odubel Herrera will stand in. Currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Yeah, and he just completed a great month at the plate where he hit over 350.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
The 0-1 pitch. Down the line, but this is a foul ball. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Hit out towards second. And boy, an error saver there at first if he kept his foot on the bag. He did. Oh, what a play for the second out.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Maikel Franco will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
No changeups yet in this at-bat, so I wouldn't be surprised if he utilizes that pitch right here ahead in the count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error in the inning, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Phillies 1 and the Dodgers 0. Charlie Morton gets the call for game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Chase Utley comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Dodgers, second baseman, Chase Utley.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. These Phillies, Eric Karros, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez takes it in and taken in out there for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, we know this is a pitcher's ballpark, so the guys in the lineup today, they're going to have to concentrate on hitting line drives, hit the ball on the ground, shoot for some gaps, and play small ball on the base pass just to score enough runs to win.
Corey Seager will get his first opportunity now. He drove in the other of the 2 runs in that game yesterday.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
1 out, nobody on. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. And once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Head down through first. He's heading for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, when you stroll to the plate with an 11-game hitting streak and then you bang out another base hit and take it to 12, you got a little swagger about you.
Justin Turner will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. Fly ball out toward right field. Altair is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now that we have a chance, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we get to watch one of the best fielding teams in the league. They can go out and get the ball as well as anybody in all of baseball. Makes pitching a lot easier.
Josh Reddick will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
0-1.
There you see the company he's in terms of that NL batting race. Two out here and a runner at second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bounce to first. Fielded by Howard, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave one. They still trail 1-0. Ryan Howard makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Baseman, Ryan Howard.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. No problem here, one away. And with that, let's check out how the Dodgers will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, man, one of the most versatile players in the game is Justin Turner. Can play any of the infield positions, and he's going to play them well. One of those types of guys that you're not going to look at and say, wow, he's real fluid or real smooth, any of those sorts of things. But he gets the job done, and he gets it done well.
First pitch on its way. Andres Blanco stands in as he looks at ball one here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That evens it up 1-1. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready on 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Batting 7, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
I'll straighten him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
1-2, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Adrian Gonzalez steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Adrian Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to short. And a rather easy first out.
Well, and that's exactly what you want to do right there. Get yourself another ground ball, and that's a good way to start the second as he gets the easy ground out.
Coming to the plate now, Yasmani Grandal, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Howard is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
We could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old shock. Well, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Jock Peterson gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup and the pitch. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Standing in now, Zach Walters, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. To his right, Hernandez. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Aaron Altair will stand in, hoping he can be the same kind of run producer he was yesterday when he drove in 3 of his guys' 4 eventual runs.
Well, even blind squirrels find a nut. You got to have a good game every once in a while. He's been hitting under 100 over his last 10.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Ahead in the count, you got to be able to take a little off when you need to. So here he comes with the changeup, and that's good night, Charlie.
Into the box, Charlie Morton. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
One and two.
Right now, they'd be lucky to just put one in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. As he swings on the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to center. Peterson is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Phillies down in order, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brock Stewart, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Pitcher, Brock Stewart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a splitter for a called strike. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting the second baseman, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
These infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for him. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
So he's pitching himself into a perfect situation here. He gets 2 quick outs. He needs to get this guy with the middle of their order coming up. He doesn't want to mess with them with guys on base.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it low, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. David Lowe is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground toward the left. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game.
Well, this guy's been absolutely wearing it lately. He's averaged down into the 220s, so if there was ever a guy that needed to put together a 4-hit ball game, this is the guy. Got that first one out of the way.
Standing in, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
First offering on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Comes set. Now the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by it.
In now, Maikel Franco. And that misses ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Runners on first with one down. Squared that one up just a little late. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Runners on the move for second, and this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second, and that gets through for a one-out base hit. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third.
Boy, if you want to draw up what a perfect hit and run looks like, use a tape of this at-bat right here. With the right-handed hitter up there, the second baseman's forced to go cover second, and this ball is just slapped right into the big hole that he just vacated. That's absolutely textbook right there.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Now with runners at the corners, up by one with one away, some managers, they will at least consider the possibility of a hit and run here.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And here at the plate,
The batter, number
you do
4,
want to avoid the double play, but
Andres
you don't want to
Blanco.
do this. So now the runners stay at the corners with two away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a two-out hit.
Stepping in now, Andres Blanco. This is line to left. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with two away.
Carlos Ruiz gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big two-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Towards second, but right there for it is the second baseman Utley, and that ends the inning. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Phillies lead this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll
Leading
look to
off the
get
fourth
something
inning,
going here and even this game up.
And right here is an
Justin
important time for them to
Turner.
climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder.
And let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a one-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, Adrian Gonzalez. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Lined hard toward right center. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. That'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
Yasmani Grandal in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Altair going back on it, still ranging back. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. And they are on the board with the sac fly as this is now a 2-1 game.
With 1 out, he had 2 jobs to do there. 1, get that run home from third, and 2, stay out of the double play. He did his job.
Jock Peterson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
First delivery to him on the way. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the splitter, and it's 1-2. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Two out with the man at first. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball.
Neither guy giving in here. This is a great at-bat. Two and 2 count. Here it comes.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Phillies lead it 2-1. Aaron Altair heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, Aaron Altair.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
The pitcher, number 47,
Charlie Morton is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a high strike there, 0-1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Zach Walters will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Tap fouled at home plate. Again, he sends it out of play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Brock Stewart stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In the air now, out to left. Lowe waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The second baseman, number 26, Chase Utley.
Chase Utley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
In there, 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And they'll try to get Utley to chase, but he holds off. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? You bet he does.
Here's Corey Seager. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Altair going back, still going back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for L.A. Our score remains 2-1. David Lowe will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Reddick at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay. Well, he is in there with a triple.
Well, he'll get high fives now, but with nobody out, I think this was a pretty big gamble, but he turns it on once he hits the bag at second, and he's able to slide head first as he beats the throw.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Looking to keep this a one-run game is a swing and a high pop-up. Turner is under it as he puts it away for out number one.
Yeah, a good pitch there as he gets the pop out on the fastball as we take a look at his pitch breakdown so far.
Maikel Franco will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Lewis Coleman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Lewis Coleman.
Pause, now the pitch.
Nope.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
The first two pitches here, they're both down. They know that he's trying to get something in the air, try to get a sacrifice fly, so they're going to make it as difficult for him as possible.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swung on, missed. 2-1.
And I don't think that's where he wanted that two-seamer to end up. That thing leaked right back over the heart of the plate.
A man at third with one away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Oof. That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
You know, I really think he should have gotten that call right there, but sometimes you have to earn those borderline calls. Clearly, the man calling balls and strikes doesn't think he has.
Ryan Howard will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the play, but here comes the tying run from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
And that's a good job in that situation. You'd love a base hit, but hey, the bottom line is you've got to produce a run, and he did.
Now at the plate, Andres Blanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And you know, guys, he's not quite as successful when he's batting left-handed in general. He tends to have more success from the other side.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Ground ball right side. Gonzalez has got it. There's a flip to Seager covering, and the side is retired. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to strike him out for the second time. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
And in a 2-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Altair moves over. He's got it 1 away.
And that was a type of swing where you could tell he's trying to hit one out of the yard and tie up this ball game. The problem, though, this isn't the kind of park that's going to yield a lot of home runs.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
And keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Oh, a double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Carlos Ruiz is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Catcher, Carlos Ruiz.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Yeah, he essentially tripled up there. That means he threw the same pitch 1, 2, 3 times in a row. You don't see that very often, but it's going to work out for him as he gets the strikeout.
Into the box now, Aaron Altair, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
The pitcher, number 47.
That's a rough night at the ballpark here. 3rd strikeout. One thing you can't do, though, you can't go into that dugout hanging your head. You got to think, hey, it's over. I'll get another shot to redeem myself. Whether that's tonight or sometime in the future, that's the attitude you have to have.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Standing in now, Charlie Morton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. and he falls behind now 2-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Drilled right back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, this curveball, it just disappears. He thinks he's right on it at the plate. Look where it winds up. Completely out of the zone. And that's what you want as a pitcher. You want hitters to chase pitches that aren't strikes.
In now, Zach Walters. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. One there. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds. It's 3-1. Cesar Hernandez will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. But he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Now here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Peterson shading to his right. One out. It's been the kind of game we've come to expect here at Dodger Stadium over the years as you check the line score. Pitching, defense, and not a whole lot of offense to this point. David Lowe ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 56, J.P. Howell. Now playing left field and batting in the ninth spot, number 33, Scott Van Slyke.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one. Now a swing as he pulls this one down the line in right. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, center fielder,
Odubel Herrera stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with two strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 2-2 now with two away and the base is empty.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. Phillies down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Scott Van Slyke will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
left fielder, Scott Van Slyke.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied out toward right. Altair is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting the
That's
second
just a
baseman.
good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Chopped in front of home plate. Ruiz gonna have to hurry. And a throw over to Howard, and that's the second out.
The
And
batter,
that's what
number
the two-seam
5,
fastball will do
shortstop,
for you.
Corey
Running away,
Seager.
not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Corey Seager will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least one across before the 9th.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Just too many swings and misses on pitches out of the zone. Jeez, swing at strikes.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Back now in the City of Angels as we continue from Dodger Stadium. 9th inning set to get underway. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Franco, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Now the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Grounded to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he can only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Here's big Ryan Howard now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
Andres Blanco gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Hard hit to first. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it's still 3-1. Genmar Gomez is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 46, Genmar Gomez.
Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something
the
going here.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Low as a beat on it, 1 down. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, and there he is in that 4th spot in the National League. He's one of those guys that sort of shortens a game, if you will. The opposition better get their runs and get a lead before it gets to him because he usually locks it down when he's called on. Let's see if he does that here.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Josh Reddick is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. On deck, there's Adrian Gonzalez. And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first, and now the Dodgers are down to their final out.
Yeah, and now just one out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they can take game one on the road.
Adrian Gonzalez makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
And this is into the alley for Adrian. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And now as a pitcher, you have to remind yourself that that runner out there, he means absolutely nothing. You're up by 2, so if he scores, hey, no big deal. You just can't let anyone else get on.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
1-0 pitch on the way. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 3-2 contest.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land foul just shy of the wall. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
2 out with the man at first. Just hung in there on that one. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
In tight with the slider, 2-2. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the ground near home, but it gets fouled. Hit toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now. And if you start to think about a pinch hitter, here's what the Dodgers have remaining on their bench. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Trying to hold the lead. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lowe is in pursuit. Uh-oh, he whips on it. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, for me, guys, you have to give this team credit. They didn't give up once. And in the end, it's a 3-run bottom of the 9th inning that puts an exclamation point on this victory.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 4-3. Good night from Los Angeles.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 3 runs, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. The winning pitcher is J.P. Howell. His record is now 1-0. Loss goes to Genmar Gomez. He falls to 1-6. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes. A reminder that post-game bus service on Metro bus routes 2, 3, and 4